Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. So, kind of picking up where I left off. Gonna hire this guy out, let him harvest these sunflower here. Looks like they're a low yield. It probably isn't fertilized, so gonna let him do that. I'm gonna tab back over to my tractor here. We've got to find a homestead desperately. We need a place that we can put a camper on and put some grain silos on. Can't really do a whole lot with that back there other than just leave it in grass because that gate is not really wide, and even the planter wouldn't fit through that. So we may just leave that in grass back there. Not a whole lot we can do around the sawmill either. I had looked at this property down the road here under the trestle and through the woods. Go into the trestle here. This reminds me of one of the old train trestles that we have around here. It actually has a stamp on it like they built it in like 1908 or something like that. So we've got this property kind of right back here. Is there another road that accesses this? Yes, there is, right here. I looked at this area back here. We could do something back here. We could put our farm back here. It's kind of flat. So we'll call this option A. It's actually really pretty back here. It's got a pond. We could put our camper back here. We could put some silos over there. Put some storage in here. It's really pretty back here. It's not that bad of a drive from anything either. So yeah. Not a bad area back here. It's nice and flat. Like I said, we could clear some trees out. Any place we have, we're going to have to clear the trees, because there's trees all over this map. So we'll call this option A. Let's go look around at some of the other properties that we purchased. There are some properties. The property's kind of up north there by 107 and 108. There's a ton of trees up there. That would take too long to put anything down. We're looking for something that we can at least put the first grain silo down, the one that you dump in, and a camper. So I think those are too clustered up there. The other options I think are down this county road down here, and these actually go by some of the like the sawmill and stuff like that. We're looking for something that we can, like I said, do right away. Could put something in maybe behind those houses there, but there's still a lot of trees to clear there. Looking for a flat-ish land. Well, that's a weird fence to have around your house. Think this guy's paranoid much? Think he's ready for the zombie apocalypse, man. He's got barbed wire prison fence around his house. Huh. Oh well, to each his own. To each their own is the saying, I think. Field 109's right behind there. We're going to buy that as soon as it is not in potatoes. So, oh, we actually have a little drive down to the railroad here. This will come in handy when we cut these trees, because we own this property now. We own land. Like Delmar said in Old Brother We're Out There. You ain't no kind of man if you ain't got land. And we got land. So we're men. We're a man. He's a man. Alright, let's see now. We don't own that yet. We do own this to the left. We could do something in there, but again, there's so much trees to cut first. We need something that we can kind of get settle down roots right away. Other option would be up here somewhere. There's some houses down there. It's kind of hilly back here, though. We do own this. A little hilly. We could do something in here. Again, it's a little hilly. I'd have to cut those trees. There's a little bit back here. Let's go back here. The only problem is the gates. These gates are not real wide, and some of our equipment is not going to fit through these gates. Like the planter, I know would not fit through that. So that's out. I think that was going to be option B, unless there's another access to that back here. Let me drive on down the way here. Not saying that we can't do anything with it. I mean, we could put, if we can, whatever we can fit through the, thing. And of course, this is part of that big field up here. So I think option B is going to be I think we're going to have to go with option A, which was that flatter-ish area down there. Kind of like it down there. It's nice and pretty. It's got a pond. We got our horse paddock up here. I don't know if we want to do too much down there. Some of the gates are wider. Some of them are not. Let's go down through here. We own this, don't we? I think we do. Yeah, we own all of this. So let's drive through here. That gate's a little wider. I could probably fit the planter through there. Option A still may, or option B still may be an option. And no, small gate. There is a nice sized shed back here that we could park something in. So maybe a mower or something for our horses when we get them. So we'll put our horses up there. I don't think there's any excess down here. I think this fence goes all the way up to another, what? Well, I think they were going to make this another pond. But I don't think that's going to work. There's the creek. We'll leave these woods to hide that. That's like that's like a pond from another dimension there. All right. So there's a few things that need fixing on this map. There's a few. Every map that comes out, you know, is going to need a few things that need fixing. This is a version 1 of this map. Considering, I will say this, considering this is a version 1 of this map, it is insanely great. So, where does this go? Did we buy this? Whoops. Yes, we did. Where does this go? Looks like there's more property back behind this. Oh, there's a pond back here, that's why. It's a bigger pond. It's too bad we can't go fishing. We could really do some fishing. Plenty of ponds on this map to do some fishing in. Alright. I like that house with the steps kind of there in the front. Not bad. I think we're going to have to go with option A though, guys. So let's head back over there. Honestly, I could see us having a camper for now and then building a house there later. So this is the mill. A lot of trees to clear here. We could definitely turn this into fieldage here. I like this sell point. This looks great. Offloading. Alright, we'll go with option A. We'll make this kind of field area out here. A lot of trees to cut. How's my helper doing down there, by the way? Looks like he's still rolling. Need to take my tippers down there at some point. Alright, so we're going to put our homestead down here. It's too bad you can't turn these houses like into your farmhouse. Like add that trigger in there. Okay, I didn't hit a bump there again. That may have just been like a fluke thing or something. Alright, so this is the access road to the property back here. Nice sized property. See, like this house right here, we could easily turn that into our farmhouse. That would have been nice. But we can't use this as a farmhouse. Would have been nice if we could have like just placed a trigger here or something, but we can't do that. So let's look around the property to see, kind of make a plan here. We'll cut all these trees out of here. This is nice and flat back here, and it's mowed, so it's like, you know, you can keep it mowed. So this is nice and flat. Honestly, I could see us putting the grain silos over here where this grass is. Cut these trees away from the railroad. Smooth this out. I think we can actually maybe expand this a little bit because there's quite a few trees here. I may not get into timber. I don't know. I haven't decided. There are some firs here that I could take up to sell. I may only chip the crooked trees. And then we get down to our pond down here. Boy, I wish we could fish on this map. This makes me want to go fishing. Hold the press. Hold the record. Hold the uploads. We're gone fishing. How far back here do we own? Okay, I can still go further. Past. It's a little past the pond. Nope, we're not there yet. Not yours yet. I'm gonna say it's right here with the border of this field. Do we own this? We do. I made a turn. Hang on. Made a wrong turn at Albuquerque there. Okay, it looks like there might be a fence back here. There is. Okay. So the fence looks like it is the property line. It is. So that's good. So we know where we can go and where we can't go. I'm assuming that some of these trees will bark at me. Oh no. Some of these might have broken triggers. Yeah, we don't own that land. Okay. Yeah, these are going to bark at me. We don't own that part. We own this up here. I know it's hard to see, guys, but we own from there kind of pretty much up. So, looks like some of these trees might have broken triggers. If they have triggers at all, some of them are kind of high. This could be interesting. I need the Robud. When's that coming out? We may have to wait for the Robud. We'll get what we can with the Brooks chipper. So we'll walk around. This is the pond area here. We can cut all these trees. We own all this up here. Got sunflowers here. We're going to have a good crop of sunflowers, I'm telling you what. Can we at least get rid of the bushes with the landscaping tool? We're going to have to fly down to where we're at. Where are we? Where are we? Somewhere down here. Where's our pond at? There it is. Alright. Can we at least clear some of these bushes out? Let me tab to the grass texture. Yes, we can at least clear the bushes. So, that's good. Alright, so that answers my question. Where do we do that at? Back here? Yep, right here. So, the 1.3 tool, it would have been nice to have the grass grow here, but we can keep it this texture and just pretend we keep it mowed, I guess. It's not a deal breaker. I still love the map, even though it's not 1.3 ready. Wish it was 1.3 ready. If they come out with a 1.3 ready, I'm definitely gonna do it. So we won't cut a ton of trees right away. We'll cut a few. Boy, that's a small looking tree there. Alright. So let's get started. We need to put our camper down first. Oh, he has almost full grain tank. Wonder if I think he'll make it. I think he'll finish the field there. We need to put our camper down. So that is in placeables, farmhouses, and our camper. So, not over there. We want to put it over here somewhere. Somewhere where we have power. Right in here. Well, I'd hate to block that shed if we want to put anything in it. So maybe on the other side of this. Maybe on the back side of this pole. I'm thinking. That's a little sloped right there. I'm sure it would level it out, but I'd hate for my camper to go rolling off into the pond, you know. That would not be good. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking right there. Just kind of back a little bit from that. Get it right next to the pole there. Maybe a little closer. I think that'll work. It's not blocking anything. Alright, so we've got our camper trailer. Yay, we can sleep now. Alright, so now we need a silo. And for a silo, we want to put that back here somewhere. Somewhere back here. It's nice and flat back here. I would want to have it come off of this access road here. So this comes straight in from the highway. So if I'm coming straight in here, I would want it to turn before it turns around the house here. I'd want the road to turn. So actually it would need to loop around, because you would need to turn around and loop around and come back out. Unless I just built a loop at the end of it down there. Because if you start turning here, you wouldn't want to go in. Although we could sit the bins closer back this way and just put the road like right here. And then have the road come out back here somewhere. Then we could put the extensions, across from the dump point. So let's see what we can do. Now the silos, these are the in-game ones. There's the small one, which we will probably never do. There's the in-game large one, which we will probably never do. And we'll never do the extensions for it either. I have some modded ones that will do wood chips. That's not one of them. We have the Kiwi one. We could do the Kiwi one, and it does a lot. I think it does everything. I don't even know what all those symbols are. I know they added like carrots, maybe an onion in there somewhere. I don't know what those symbols would look like. That is really designed for the Kiwi map. The other ones that I have are that one, and there's supposed to be another one with it. I'm pretty sure I activated it. It doesn't look like I did, though. I don't see it. Maybe it's that one. But it wasn't the Kiwi one. It was one like this. It was called the multi-silo. And this is the extension for it. Let me, tell you what, let me save this right quick and make sure that, I'm going to go out and make sure that I put that in. That I turned it on. So, stand by. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I didn't have it on. That's what it was. So, it should be in there now. I don't know why I didn't select that one. I have so many mods now, it's probably easy to overlook. So, there it is. There's that one, and then there's that one. This one, I don't know. I think that's just an extra one that I downloaded just to make sure it would work, in case these didn't, but I think these will work. These, as long as they hold wood chips, and the routine grain, they'll work. It looks like these hold that, and then some. Looks like it also holds silage, so we could get into the silage game here if we wanted to. Yeah, they hold. Looks like they hold lime, fertilizer, all that stuff, seed. So we'll go with that one. This is a 500,000 liter one. That one's 1.5 million, but I can add extensions to this and make this bigger. Kind of want to go with this one. This one, I don't know about that one. It just, I don't know, that one will hold herbicide, but I mean, it's not really realistic to put a liquid in there. So I think I'm going to go with this one. So now we got to put a place to put it here. Find a place. Let's see, I think we were going to make the road come right there where it starts to bend, right? So I'd have to set it like right here somewhere. These trees are going to be the death of me. Let's turn around where we can see that. Yeah, there we go. Bring it on back a little. I'm looking at the grid lines on the grass. Come forward a little. I'm thinking right there. Let's go take a look at that. I think that will work. Like I said, we can add the extension bins onto the side, onto the back of it. Oh, you know what? I did not think about the fill point. It's on the back side of this thing. Probably should have turned this around. Can we undo it? We can undo it. Hang on. We'll be right back after these messages. Hang on. I think I can quit and come back in and it won't be there. Quit game without saving. Yes. All right. We'll be right back. All right. We are back magically. So hopefully that thing is not there. All right. I don't see it. It's not there. It did not save. Woohoo! All right. We'll just write that off as bad planning there. Okay. So now let's go back in and get that again. So we want a road here. We could make that the fill point, or we could do the, which side do we want the fill point on? I guess that's the question I'm seeking here. I might turn it around. Let's go in here and look at it again. Wait a minute, what? Oh, you know what? I didn't save it. I activated it, but I didn't save it, so it didn't save it as an activation. So I gotta go activate it again. All right, hang on. Hang on, we got a lot of, we're gonna have a lot of edits on here. I hope I can remember to do them all. Be right back. All right, guys, we are back. I think I've got things sorted out now. I am gonna save this right now, just so that mod will stay activated. I think it's in here now. Should be. It is, there it is. All right, so let's turn this around here. It's harder to tell this way where we're at. Try to line it up with those grid lines on the grass there. I can do a better job zoomed out though. So that's kind of where that tree's at. That's kind of where we want the inside road to come. And then we'll have another road coming out behind it there. So let's try that. See how that looks. So this tree won't be there. We'll get rid of that tree. We'll have the road curve in where that tree's at, kind of right there. Come straight in here. We can dump right here. And then have the road. We'll probably put some extension bins in here. So we'll have the road curve around down here somewhere. We'll get all this cleared out and cleaned out. Have the road come around. And then these trees won't be here. This will be the fill point. Then we can have an exit right here. So I think that'll work. The grain extensions we'll just put kind of across from it. I think the trigger will work there. We can check that real quick. I think it'll turn red if you can't do it. So these are the extensions for that same extension. We want to use the ones that came from the same modder, so there's not really, hopefully not any issues. Yeah, we can put them across. How far can we go? We can go pretty much all the way to where the border of the house is. So that's kind of the plan there anyway. We can actually go all the way out to the road with these. How far down this way can we go? Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go? Well, to right there. So we could put them across the way here, and they would still trigger off of that main silo. So we could do quite a few extensions through here. We could even do them on the back side here. They get really close to the neighbor houses, but you know what? We own their houses anyway. We can do what we want with this land. It's our money and we need it now, type of thing. But yeah, we can go quite a ways down here, all the way to right there. So yeah, we can have, I think we'll have plenty of capacity here. Hopefully we'll have plenty of capacity. And we'll put those extensions in later. First things first, we've got to get these trees out of here. We got to cut these trees out. So when we come back in the next episode, I'm going to grab the Brooks chipper and our tippers. And we're going to try to cut some of these trees down. Some of them have broken triggers though. So it might be interesting. I'm hoping these are not decorative. If they are, we're in trouble. I'm not getting a trigger on that one, so is there a trigger further up, further down? No, maybe not. I don't know. This may be a Geraldo Rivera type situation here where we won't be able to cut our trees. So this could be interesting. Let's check the birch trees. Maybe I should have checked this first. Oh, there's a trigger there. There is one higher up on these, so we can cut the birch ones. These are going to be interesting. We're going to have to figure out how to get rid of these. So let me check these over here. The oaks had a trigger. Not getting a trigger on them. These could be very interesting. We might have to put the road just right beside the tree here. These back here would be a problem. Definitely would be a problem here if we can't cut these. Oh boy, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble, guys. There's a trigger up there. Well, there's a trigger there. Let me see if I can... Ooh, wait, I had one. It flashed there for a second. I don't know. We'll grab the chipper and see if it'll work. We'll come back next time and try that. If not, we may be in trouble. We might have a problem here. Alright, guys. I'm kind of worried now. Remember, until next time, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you guys later.